I'm Jay Schwartz, the Iceberg Realtor, and today we are analyzing 1 to 24 Anna Place in Harbour Grace, Newfoundland. I'm Jay Schwartz, the Iceberg Realtor, and today we're going to take a look at 1 to 24 Anna Place, Harbour Grace, Newfoundland. Let's get into it. All right, so here we have 1 to 24 Anna Place, Harbour Grace, Newfoundland. And as you can see, some of the views from these properties are great. They got a view of the bay. This whole complex is listed for $2,790,000. It is a total of 19,400 square feet on 1.7 acres of land. So it's fully occupied, all by high quality 55 plus tenants. It's a retirement complex, and there is a waiting list for future tenants as well, which is phenomenal. Each unit has 2 bedrooms, bathroom, living room, and in-unit laundry. Some of the units have basement storage lockers, and there's 1 unit that has a full-size basement. And then 4 of the units have attached garages as well. All 24 units are individually metered and all have electric baseboard heaters. So let's have a look. We're just gonna kind of go through the photos here. We got a aerial view of the complex here. You can see this is the large main section and 2 more additional units. So this complex was built in 3 phases. First phase was 2010, second phase was 2014, and the most recent phase was 2017. And there is additional land around the property, and there's potential to acquire more land that is basically currently unusable unless combined with the pre-existing land, and there could be potential to continue to build further units and keep supplying places for 55 plusers to rent. So yeah, just in an absolutely beautiful area, gorgeous units. We'll get into, I think we'll see a couple inside photos here. Yeah, this is what they look like. Pretty basic, but cozy, comfortable. Here's a garage. Here's a great living room, kitchen, open concept. As you can see, you can see the era that it was built in, 2010, with the cabinets and the faux granite countertops, but it's all looking very good, in very good condition. Obviously, 55 plus seniors living community is basically the best tenants you can ask for. Yeah, simple bathroom with just a insert. Very hard to cause water damage when you have these kind of inserts, so they're very long lasting. And yeah, just high quality. Here's another garage. This fella seems to be quite handy. And yeah, that's the place. So some more details. There are 4 single-story buildings built in 2010 to 2017. Yeah, the first unit was 2010. That was the main section there, 10 units. And then there's a 6-unit section and a 4-unit section. Everything's made of, with quality vinyl windows, doors, asphalt shingles. Minimal upgrades needed for the next few years. Parking, there's plenty of parking for all the units. So now if somebody were to purchase this and be able to also purchase the adjoining land, there's potential for 60 to 70 total units, which has massive upside potential. Moving on, I'm going to break down the financials for you, starting with an understanding of the taxes. So annually, the property tax is $9,840 per year. There's also, in Harbour Grace, there's a municipal water tax, which all the units combined is $6,111 annually. And now I also procured this income statement from the listing agent, and the taxes total is $15,951. Their overall revenue was $206,000. Insurance costs $26,000. Repairs and maintenance is $28,585. However, they did inform me that the owner purchased a piece of heavy machinery, which was around $15,000. So that's not quite 100% accurate for what they spent last year on the property. $2,000 in cell phone fees, professional fees $3,500, miscellaneous $2,100. Total operating expenses $79,000. Net operating income $127,000 per year. So we're going to look at two different cap rate scenarios. And the first one is take it as it is based on the 2024 operating statement. So total revenue collected was 206 minus the expenses 79. You end up with the net operating income of 127,000. So once we do the cap rate on that, it's a 4.6% cap rate. Not the greatest. However, if we make the adjustments for rental income and adjust the expenses to accurately reflect what they spent last year, we have a different outcome. So the pro forma for this with the market rents and adjusted expenses would be gross rent would be $276,000, and I've also included a 5% vacancy, which is highly unlikely in these units, considering that there's already a lineup of people ready to take over. But it's always a good idea to include that. Expenses adjusted, we went with $65,000, so that brings the net operating income up to $198,000 annually. And at the list price, that is a 7.1% cap rate, which is a lot more attractive as an investment. Now, there are other ways to increase the cap rate again, and that is to get a better purchase price than the list price. So if that's something you're interested in, if you're interested in this property, you want to make an offer, reach out to me and I can help you make a competitive offer and get it at a great deal. All right, that is it for this property analysis. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It helps support me and the channel. And if you are in the market and you're looking for a realtor and you want to work with me, then feel free to reach out to me directly. Links are always in the description. And also, you might want to check out one of these other videos.